In the world of Formula One, the engine is the heart of the car. And for 2026, that heart is getting a complete transplant. The new regulations are a massive shake-up, and every team is working around the clock to get it right. But all eyes are on Ferrari. The legendary Italian team has a reputation for building some of the best engines in the history of the sport, and they are pulling out all the stops for 2026. Let's dive into everything we know so far about Ferrari's new power unit. The biggest change for 2026 is the power split. The new engines will have a 1.6-litre V6 engine, just like the current cars, but the power will be split almost 50-50 between the engine and the electric motor. This is a huge change. The electric motor, or MGUK, will be 3 times more powerful than it is now, producing around 350 kilowatts, which is about 470 horsepower. This means that the total power output will be around 1,050 horsepower, which is similar to the current cars. But the way that power is delivered will be completely different. The increased reliance on electric power will have a profound impact on race strategy, as teams will have to carefully manage their energy stores throughout a Grand Prix. The drivers will have to be more strategic than ever, deciding when to deploy their electric power for attack or defense. This shift also places a greater emphasis on the efficiency of the electrical systems, an area where even small gains can translate into significant on-track advantages. One of the biggest challenges for the engineers is the removal of the MGU-H. This is a part of the current power unit that recovers energy from the exhaust gases. Without it, the battery will only be recharged by the MGU-K during braking. This could lead to a situation where the cars run out of electric power on the straights, which would be a huge disadvantage. But Ferrari seems to be on top of this. Their early tests on the dyno have shown that their energy recovery system is exceeding their initial targets. This is a very promising sign, and it suggests that Ferrari has found a clever way to manage the energy flow in their new power unit. The ability to regenerate energy efficiently will be a key performance differentiator in 2026, and Ferrari's progress in this area is a major boost to their hopes. It's a complex puzzle, but Ferrari's engineers seem to have found the right pieces. The design of the braking system and its integration with the MGUK will be absolutely critical. This is because the MGUK will be responsible for harvesting all of the electrical energy for the power unit. The drivers will have to be very precise with their braking to maximize energy recovery. The teams will also have to develop sophisticated software to control the MGUK and to optimize its performance. It's a new challenge for everyone, and the team that gets it right will have a big advantage. Another key decision that Ferrari has made is to use a steel alloy cylinder head for their engine. This is a very interesting choice, as most other teams are expected to use aluminum. The steel head is heavier, but it is also much stronger and can withstand higher pressures and temperatures. This is important because the new engines will be running at very high pressures, with a turbo pressure limit of 4.8 bar. The steel head also has copper and ceramic components, which help with its performance. This is a bold move by Ferrari, but it could give them a significant advantage in terms of reliability and performance. It's a classic Ferrari move, taking a risk to find an edge. The trade-off between weight and strength is a delicate balancing act, and Ferrari is betting that the durability of steel will outweigh the weight penalty. If they are right, it could be a masterstroke, allowing them to run the engine at higher boost levels for longer periods. The decision to use steel is a risky one, but it's a calculated risk. Ferrari has a long history of pushing the boundaries of engine technology, and this is another example of that. They are not afraid to be different, and they are not afraid to take risks. It's this kind of thinking that has made them the most successful team in the history of Formula One. But Ferrari is not just focused on raw power, they are also paying a lot of attention to drivability. They want an engine that has a smooth and linear power curve, which will make it easier for the drivers to control. They are using a direct injection system and a pre-chamber ignition technology to achieve this. A powerful engine is useless if the drivers can't use it effectively, so this focus on drivability is very important. A smooth power delivery will give the drivers more confidence and allow them to push the car to its limits. This is especially important with the new regulations, as the cars will have less downforce and will be more of a handful to drive. The drivers will need an engine that they can trust, and Ferrari is determined to give them one. The pre-chamber ignition, in particular, allows for a more controlled and efficient combustion process, which is key to achieving this linear power delivery. This technology is not new, but Ferrari is hoping to perfect it for the 2026 regulations. A more efficient combustion process means more power from the same amount of fuel, which is a huge advantage. It also means that the engine will be more reliable, which is just as important. In the new era of Formula One, reliability will be just as important as performance. The new power units will also be running on 100% sustainable fuels. They are much better for the environment, but they also have different properties to the current fuels. The teams will have to work hard to optimize their engines for these new fuels. The combustion process will be different, and the teams will have to find the right balance between power and efficiency. This is a new area of development for all the teams, and the one that gets it right could have a big advantage. Ferrari has a long history of working with fuel and oil partners, and they will be hoping that this experience will give them an edge in this crucial area. The development of these new fuels is a race in itself, and the teams that can get the most out of them will have a significant advantage. Ferrari's approach to the 2026 engine seems to be very thorough and well planned. They are not just chasing headline power figures. They are focusing on the details and trying to build a power unit that is powerful, reliable, and drivable. They are also taking some calculated risks, like the steel cylinder head, which could give them a significant advantage. The pressure is on, but Ferrari seems to be up to the challenge. If they can get it right, they could be the team to beat in 2026. The Tifosi are hoping that this new engine will be the one that finally brings the championship back to Maranello. The signs are good, but the proof will be in the pudding. We will have to wait until the first race of the 2026 season to see if Ferrari's gamble has paid off. But one thing is for sure, it's going to be fascinating to watch. The new era of Formula One is just around the corner, and Ferrari is determined to be at the front of the pack. The prancing horse is ready to gallop again. The team is leaving no stone unturned in their quest for glory. They know that they cannot afford to make the same mistakes that have plagued them in recent years. The pressure is on, but Ferrari has always thrived under pressure. They are a team with a rich history and a proud tradition, and they are determined to add another glorious chapter to that history in 2026. The competition will be fierce, with Mercedes, Red Bull, Ford, and Audi all vying for the top spot. But Ferrari has the passion, the resources, and the technical expertise to succeed. The 2026 season can't come soon enough. The engine is the key to everything, and Ferrari is hoping that their new heart will be the strongest of them all.